Hello students, this is the last topic in this chapter, change in profit sharing ratio. What happened in this particular case, adjustment of capital? Whenever there is a change in profit sharing ratio, in that case sometime partner wants that their proportion of capital contributed by them should be in the new profit sharing ratio. So whenever such kind of arrangement is required, in that case we have to follow certain steps. And what is the basic purpose behind this is? The purpose is that they want that their capital should be in proportion to the new profit sharing ratio, the changed profit sharing ratio. And the capitals which are there, which is there with us, these capitals are after all adjustments. So we need to make a further adjustment to make their capitals equal to the new profit sharing ratio. So let us see the steps involved in this. So first of all, in step 1, we'll prepare partners capital account and obtain their closing balances. Closing balances means balances after all adjustments. So that's why I have prepared this format of partners capital, that whatever adjustment, possible adjustments are therein at the time of change in profit sharing ratio, we'll do all those adjustments in the partners capital account and we'll obtain their closing balances. If you observe this partners capital account, I have prepared this capital account in 2 parts. This is first part and this is second part. What is the basic purpose of preparing this in 2 parts? The purpose is that in the first part I will be doing all the adjustments and the second part I will be doing capital adjustment. So let us see what sort of adjustments we used to make. Though we have already done this topic, various adjustments, but let us revise also. And here we'll be writing by balance brought down. Suppose partner 1, partner 2, partner 1 and partner 2. This is the format of partners capital account. We used to make a combined capital account, debit credit partner 1 and partner 2. Yes, particulars. So here we'll be writing the opening balances, the balances which are given in the balance sheet. Then after that, if suppose general reserve is given to us, we used to distribute general reserve. And if suppose it is mentioned that it is not to be distributed, then we'll pass adjusting entry for general reserve as the case may be. Then we'll do the adjustment of goodwill. Goodwill means G2S. So whatever adjustments are required, like for example, suppose we want to give to the sacrificing partner to buy gaining partners capital account, adjustment of goodwill. Likewise to sacrificing partners capital account and adjustment of goodwill. Likewise, if suppose there is revaluation profit, so we'll be giving them a revaluation profit. And in case of loss, to revaluation, and here we'll be writing loss. So these adjustments are to be done, and moreover if there is a balance of profit and loss account, credit balance will be written here by profit and loss account, distribute in the old ratio. If there is a debit balance of profit and loss, we'll distribute on the debit side. And likewise if old goodwill exists, to goodwill it will be written off on the debit side. So likewise by making all these adjustments, we'll finally get the closing balance of partners capital account. So this is the first step First step is prepare partners capital account and obtain their closing balances, that is balances after all adjustments. So this is the balance after all adjustment, and this balance will become the opening balance here. And why we are writing capital balances here? Because we want to see the capital adjustment. Now after this, what is the second step? Step 2, which will be following after this step, will calculate the closing balances and calculate sigma, sum total of closing balances of partners capital account. This is the total closing capital of the firm after all adjustments. What we have done here, we add the closing capital of partner 1, closing capital of partner 2, and obtain sum total of closing capital of partners. This is the total capital of the firm. Now step 3. Now you will divide this total capital of the firm in the new profit sharing ratio. Divide total capital which you obtained through this after all adjustments in the new profit ratio, new profit sharing ratio. And when we divide this in the new profit sharing ratio, we need to keep this as a closing balance. So whatever capital will be getting in step 3, we'll write it here to balance carried down, because this is the capital which we want. Because whatever capital will be writing here, this capital will be as per their new profit sharing ratio. But whatever capital will be having here after doing this step 1, this is their actual capital. I repeat, there are 2 types of capital which will be obtaining through preparation of this capital account. First capital balance is after all adjustments. You have done all these adjustments, all these amounts will increase partners capital account, and all these will decrease partners capital account. So, and likewise you can also write adjustment for workmen compensation fund also and investment fluctuation fund also. So likewise we'll here also advertisement suspense. So basic idea is you will do all the possible adjustment in the first part of partners capital, and after doing all the adjustments you will obtain the closing balances. And then what is to be done with the closing balances? You will add up these 2 closing balances and obtain total capital of the firm, and then divide this total capital in the new profit sharing ratio and keep it as a final closing balances, because these are the desired closing balances. We want that their capital should be in the new profit sharing ratio, but this capital is not as per the new profit sharing ratio. And then any guesses how to calculate the adjustment point? Adjustment will be done by comparing these 2 types of capital. So this is our next point. In the next section you will be calculating. This is our step 4. In step 4 you will be comparing your original actual capital balances, with the desired capital balances. Desired capital balances means capital as per new profit sharing ratio. Then the comparison will come. So while comparing, you know that there will be two possibilities whenever we go for comparison. So two situations will arise when you do comparison. Let us see those two situations when you are doing comparison. Number one, when the actual capital is more than the capital as per new profit sharing ratio. And what will be the other case? Second case will be when the actual capital is less than capital as per new profit sharing ratio. So there will be two possibilities, either this is more, or actual capital is more, or actual capital is less. So what is to be done if actual capital is more? Because we want the capital should be this, we want capital should be this, then what will be our decision? In that case, if this is more, we'll reduce it, and if this is less, we'll increase it. So how to increase? So basic purpose here we have to reduce it, reduce capital. And how to reduce capital? Normally in questions, two options will be given to us. Either we'll ask the partner to withdraw the capital, withdraw extra capital. How to withdraw extra capital? Through cash. So this will be considered as his drawings. And what is to be done if you don't want that? See what will happen through this. This will reduce cash in the firm. So if you don't want to disturb your cash position, what is the another tactics which firm used to adopt? They will transfer the excess amount to their current accounts. So adjustment will be done through current account. You will transfer their excess balance to their current account. Now let us see the journal entries in both the cases. What will be the journal entry here? When partner withdraws the capital in cash, in that case partner's capital account will be debited to cash account because he is withdrawing money from the business. And what will happen in this case? When the adjustment through current account is done, partner's capital will be debited, capital account debit. You will give debit to partner's capital account. So partner's capital account will be debited. Instead of cash, you will write to partner's current account. And because it has a credit balance, so in the balance sheet this will be shown on the liability side of the balance sheet. This is also very important. You note down all these important points. So this will be shown on the which side? Liability side of the balance sheet. And moreover, what will happen in this case? This will reduce cash balance of the firm. So this is when the actual capital is more than capital required as per new profit sharing ratio. Now I hope you will be able to understand the steps which will be following when the situation is just reverse. When actual capital is less than capital as per new profit sharing ratio. So what is the basic purpose here? Here you want to increase his capital. And keep in mind, these actual capital are actual closing capital. So you can make correction here. Actual closing capital. Actual closing capital means capital after all adjustment. This capital. So here you want to increase the capital. So how to increase? There are two ways of increasing the capital. One will ask partner to invest further money. To invest further capital either in cash or through bank. Here also either in cash or through bank. So he can withdraw in cash or through bank. He can invest through cash or through bank. So likewise here the second option is we can do adjustment through which account? Adjustment through current account. So what is to be done when you are doing this adjustment? In this case, what is the journal entry? Firm will receive cash, so cash account debit to partners capital account. This is the journal entry when partner invest money into the business. So here cash account debit to partners capital, and here the journal entry will be, what is the journal entry in this case? In this case, partners current account debit to partners capital account. Again, this current account will be shown where? This will be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet, and here asset side of the balance sheet, while this will be added to cash. This will increase the cash. So I hope the treatment of capital adjustment is clear to you. So in the next lecture we will be doing a numerical which is based on capital adjustment.